Good morning. It's November 12th, 2020, and I decided to do another daily conversations with Sal. We had a topic at work about a friend of mine just asked randomly how did the United States of America get its name? And I remember from American history class, Amerigo Vespucci, I believe that's how his name is pronounced. And I remember a little about him, and I decided to just look over and Google him, and just learn new things that I might have got from my current research. And this is the first website. It's from um, Liberty of Congress, which is pretty credible um, since it's a United States website. America is named after Amerigo Vespucci, the Italian explorer who set forth the then revolutionary concept that the lands that Christopher Columbus sailed to in 1492 were part of a separate continent. A map created in 1507 by Martin Waldseemüller was the first to depict this new continent with the name America, a Latinized version of Amerigo. So I'll provide this link down below. And I remember in history class, you always learn about Christopher Columbus, but I don't know why this guy didn't get much recognition. I don't know why there's no federal holiday about this guy, but I think it's because Christopher Columbus actually landed on so-called the New World, but not per se the United States. I heard he just reached Puerto Rico, I believe. Anyways, I did some research about the discovery of so-called America. Besides, this was Native American indigenous land, but the first first people that came here, and it's ongoing research. I did a blog on the Vikings because I live in an area where we're close to the rune stones, and supposedly the Vikings landed there, which is only 30 minutes from where I live. I'm in Morris, Minnesota. Feel free to check out that blog. But anyways, I was just reading this recently. Vespucci realized the land he was exploring was a separate continent and not part of Asia. And he was born on March 9th, 1454, died in February 22nd, 1512, from Florence, Italy. Although Christopher Columbus is credited for discovering a new world, he always believed he had reached Asia. Amerigo Vespucci, however, did actually confirm that it was not Asia but instead a separate continent. Because of this, North and South America bear his name. Continents bear feminine names. Europe, named by the Greeks, comes from Europa. Asia also comes from Greece. Wow, I did not know that. And referred to lands east of their homeland. So sticking with the feminine tradition, America is the feminine form Amerigo. Wow. But the part that I read was connection to Christopher Columbus. This late years in death. Amerigo. No, wait, that wasn't the one. There we go. Vespucci was introduced to Christopher Columbus before Columbus' first voyage in 1492. Berardi was an investor in Columbus's journey. In 1493, Berardi and Vespucci helped Columbus by getting him ships, cannons, and food supplies in his voyage. On December 15th, 1495, this is after 1492, Gianotto Berardi died, which left Amerigo Vespucci in charge of his business and obtaining supplies for the Spanish ships. Some historians argue that Vespucci sailed with Columbus on his second voyage, but there is no evidence to fully support this idea. Vespucci helped prepare Columbus's third voyage as well. In May 1498, By 1499, the king and queen of Spain were disappointed in Columbus. He had returned for a third time without the vast riches promised to them. Plus, they learned that the colonists Columbus ruled over Hispaniola did not like him. So the rulers sent another team westward. They were sending ships to Hispaniola, present-day island of the Dominican Republic and Haiti, and some further south to explore new areas. The king asked Amerigo to go as a pilot on one of the ships going south for exploration. His duties would include cartography and astronomy to help with navigation. So that's his connection with Christopher Columbus. If you know much about him, feel free to add to the site or the comments below. And another website I found is Amerigo Vespucci's Facts, Biography, and Naming of America. So, yeah, I believe he also went to South America. That's why we call it North and South America. And, so there we go. On the 1499 voyage, Vespucci sailed to the northern part of South America and into the Amazon River. He gave places he saw names like the Gulf of Ganges, thinking as his explorer contemporaries did that he was in Asia. He also made improvements to celestial navigation techniques. Vespucci predicted Earth's circumference accurately within 50 miles, and I read earlier that he came up with the longitude term. So, and then he went there again, 1501 voyage, American issues in South America. On May 14th, 1501, Vespucci set sail to the New World under the Portuguese flag on what would be his most successful voyage. Vespucci's ships traveled along the South American coast down to Patagonia. Along the way, he encountered the rivers Rio de Janeiro and Rio de la Plata during this voyage. Vespucci came to suspect that he was looking at a continent entirely different from Asia. There we go. That's connection to Brazil with its Portuguese connection. And the countries around it is mostly Spanish. And one country that's not is French Guiana. So, anyways, feel free to check this site out. I'll be sharing it. And maybe I might do a blog on just this particular topic. But there we go. That's Amerigo Vespucci in a nutshell. And feel free to share it and or comment below about any things you might find out. Daily Conversations with Sal. Feel free to check my hashtag of the other topics that comes up. Because of this pandemic, we get deep in these topics. All right. Peace.